We're sucking down noodles. Good job. Today is November 3rd. It is 2 days after Ronan's eye surgery. Baby had eye surgery on both eyes 2 days ago, Monday, November 1st. Very traumatic day for all of us. Your surgery was, we had to be there at 11 in Ann Arbor at the Mott's Children's Hospital. And it took 2 hours to get there. You couldn't have anything to eat. And you could drink some apple juice, but you had to stop drinking at 9 a.m. So we waited till the last minute to wake you up. We woke you up and got you dressed and bundled you right out into the car and took off. And you drank your apple juice in the car. And you chilled out in the car. Your eyes are pretty red. Pretty red. The surgery was because your eyes were crossing. It's called strabismus. And what they do is they detach the muscle and they reattach it further back in the eye, and allows more movement so that the muscle doesn't always cross inward. Surgery itself didn't take too long, less than an hour, but then we had to wait another hour for you to go through recovery. Hey, don't throw noodles on the floor, buddy. Yeah. Mommy was a little upset because they had to give you some medicine before surgery, and it's supposed to make you drowsy. And they laid you down, and the woman, you're hard to give medicine to. If you don't want to take it, you don't want to take it. She ended up spilling it all down the front of your neck and into your hair. So I doubt you drank half of it. So, whatever. So upset. And then Daddy and I were under the impression that we would be able to go with you to your pre-op room and be there when you fell asleep. And so we were all bundling up to go to that room, and they had you in a little red wagon. They were, pulling you. No, baby.
Please.
Ronan. Please. Don't throw food. Don't do that. They were pulling you in a wagon. We were walking behind, and they turned right, and one of the women who was there said, "Oh, you go this way." So we had to turn left, basically, and we didn't get to say goodbye or anything. We had no idea that's how it was going to work, so we were kind of upset. I don't know if you were crying before surgery because you were awake when they wheeled you away, so that kind of upset Mommy and Daddy for quite a while, wondering how your last minutes were before they put you under. Then you had your surgery, and they called us back to the pediatric recovery room, where they had a bunch of little kids, in cribs. And it was a big room, big long room. We kept walking by crib after crib of sleeping baby, all recovering, calm babies. And I kept wondering, where's my Ronan? And there you were, crying your little heart out on the chest of a nurse who was trying to rock and comfort you. You were just so upset and crying. Broke Mommy's heart. I was really upset that you were already wide awake when we got there. I was hoping that we would be there when you woke up. But Mommy had to comfort you for quite a bit. You were very upset. You were mad. They had a monitor on your toe to monitor the oxygen. You kept trying to pull it off. And they had an IV in your finger. The IV line wasn't attached to it, but the needle was still in your hand. And you kept trying to pull that off. You would not drink any apple juice. You would not take your popsicle. They moved us to a tiny little, it's not really a room, but an area, your own private area where they pull the curtain back. And they had a nice big comfy chair there. Mommy sat there and held you. Max and Ruby, yeah. Mommy held you and comforted you, and they had a TV, and SpongeBob was on, so we watched SpongeBob. And then you were willing to take your apple juice and your popsicle. So you took both of those. And shortly after that, they came and took the IV needle out and said you could go. So we bundled you in some PJs. We drove you home. And on the way home, early on in the trip, it kind of freaked me out. Your eyes started rolling back into your head. And I touched you, and you had sweat all over,
Mama.
all over your hairline, your neck, everything. Yeah, I think you were passing out. So I woke you up. because it just made us nervous, made you wake up. And then after that, once I realized, okay, you're okay, we let you go back to sleep. You slept the whole ride home. We got home after 5, so about 5:15, 5:30 was the first time you had any solids during the day. And you immediately ate a whole thing of applesauce. Then you ate a whole yogurt. Nana had made some potato soup for everybody, so you had some of that. You didn't have any of the meat in it, but just basically the potatoes. It was very yummy tasting. Nana makes the best potato soup. And then you had a popsicle. So, and then we all went night-night. You wanted Mommy to go night-night with you. And you keep grabbing Mommy's arm and putting it over you like you want Mommy to hold you and hug you while we're sleeping next to each other. It's so cute. But you've been very good. You've been behaving very well and doing okay. You wouldn't even know you've been through such a trauma. Okay, buddy. Do you like your noodles? Don't throw them. Put them on your plate. You don't throw them on the floor. Put them on your plate. You either eat them or put them on the plate, buddy. Yeah. Alrighty. Say bye-bye to the camera.
Bye-bye, camera.
Okay. I love you. Wait, one more close-up so we can see your eyes. Look at Mama. Yeah, you got pretty red bloodshot eyes, and we have to put a lotion, no, a cream, a gel, whatever. It's Vaseline-based. It's in a tube. It's antibiotic and anti-inflammatory. Got to put it in your eye 3 times a day, both eyes. And then we have a follow-up appointment in January for the doctor to assess where we're at, see how things are going, and sometimes some kids need additional surgeries. We're praying that's not going to be the case with you, that we're okay. So, that's it. Love ya. Bye-bye, baby. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, baby.
Okay.